says pretty clearly, no dogs allowed. I'm just saying, you got the dog chirping in the background. Anyway, welcome to Discover Connecticut, the first hyper-local community-based show about Fairfield County. I'm gonna walk you through to meet the vendors, maybe speak to a couple of residents of the town of Fairfield, talk about what they love about Fairfield. Would you love to talk about what you love about Fairfield? We're on Discover Connecticut Live. You can say a couple of things if you want, buddy. You live in town?
Yes.
Do you play sports?
Yes.
What do you play?
Basketball and football.
Basketball and football? Very cool. Well, I wanted to thank you for saying hello. This is the first hyper-local show about Fairfield County. Flip the card over. Ah, there you go. That's live right now. If you hit that QR code, you'll see this. We're actually live right now. Okay. Nice to meet you, buddy. You want to put that on the screen? What is that?
Card.
That's a card?
Yep.
Very cool. Did you have a good time today at the farmer's market?
Mm-hmm.
You did? Well, hopefully I'll see you in the future here, okay? I'm usually here on the weekends. Take care. Have a nice day. Thanks for stopping by. All right, guys, we're going to walk through now. A little surprise visit there by that young gentleman. And if you have any questions, make sure you say hello. You can leave a comment here and hit the like and share. The most important thing we could do right now is let other people know that there's a hyper-local show about Fairfield County. I'm putting this microphone here today because it's been doing like this crunchy sound thing when I put it inside of the microphone case. So we're trying something new today. Hopefully it's not crunchy. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Hope you had a great 4th of July weekend, and the fireworks in Fairfield were amazing last night. Cue the video that I shot right now. This is for the replay. You guys don't know. It's later on. You're going to watch that. Anyway, let's get going. I'm going to walk you through, and let's say hello to a couple of the vendors. It's Mark Pires. It's Discover Connecticut here on Sunday in Fairfield. Let's get moving. All right, we're gonna have to walk this pretty awkwardly. I think last time I opened this up. Let's try this without it shutting off. How about that? All right. So we are moving. I'm gonna go this way this time. If you guys didn't see, look at that right there. You can hit that QR code right there. Let's just zoom in on that piece. You know what I mean? Like, you guys need to see what's going down. We're zooming in. Guys, make sure you hit that QR code. I actually made a stand for this, but I just don't have time to sit here and bang it into the ground, you know? Next time I'll get here at the start, so while everybody's banging their stuff in the ground, I'll be doing it, and then it's fine. But I'm not, you know, I'm just here doing the show, just trying to highlight these businesses. Make sure you hit that QR code and share. Let's make our way through. I see my friend Sweatky Doodles, who we visited the first time through. And there's my buddy over here too. We had a cheap guy. Remember, this guy's a killer smile over here. We're gonna see if we can get that smile again on camera. There he is. Hey buddy, back again. How you doing?
Good. We almost sold out of everything.
You're almost sold out?
Yeah.
So I saw your sign was up earlier and now it's down.
Yeah.
It's good to see you again. So the farmer's market's been treating you well.
It's really well this week.
Oh, great. Good for you. Good for you. And you're back every week, right, for the summer?
Yeah, we're back every week.
Awesome. Well, it's always good to see you here, my friend. Did you get a chance to see the last episode?
Yeah, we did. We shared
I
with
think
all
I saw
my
you
friends.
clip. Yeah, I saw you clip something. That's awesome. Thank you for doing that. And you know, keep me in mind if you know anybody who wants to move into the area.
Oh yeah, sure,
You know?
sure.
So I'm trying to highlight this community, find some new clients to work with to bring into this community, you know?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna walk around, but I started with you today.
Good,
What was your name? I forgot. Did you tell me
Sunil.
Sunil, that's right, my friend. Good to see you.
I used to
Mark
live here
Pires.
in Fairfield, right next to the Brooklyn Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you now?
Now I'm in West Haven.
Oh, West Haven. Okay, it's not too far away though. You know?
I tried. It's too expensive.
I know. Well, if you ever want to I could set you up on an auto mail
Okay.
that will tell you every time something's new.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes something comes on low, and if you don't know about it, you don't know about it.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
can set you up with that.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
shoot me a note. You have my number, right?
Yeah.
Just text me your email address. I'll put it
Yeah.
together. I could come once a week.
Okay.
Whatever. It's once a day. It could come every day if you want, but I don't know if you're.
I don't mind. Yeah.
Every day's okay?
I have a mail separate for that.
Okay, cool. So do that, and I'll put, if there's something comes on today, if not for a
Yeah.
week, at least you'll get that note.
Oh.
And if it looks good, we'll meet and take a look at it.
Yeah, maybe I'll check it out.
Sunil, my friend, good to see you. Congrats on your success here today.
Thank you, thank
Guys, Sunil, come on down here and visit him. All right, we're going to move along. See you, buddy.
Thank you.
Have a great day. All right, we're moving along here. Connecticut grown. Look at this, guys. You got all kinds of goodies here. You want This is the best. Do you want to give them a testimonial real quick?
No, I'm not. I don't like going on camera.
Oh, okay.
These guys grow the best. They're
This
up
is
in
the
Greenfield
best-
Hill, Jamaican.
Best
Oh my God.
best farm in Fairfield, you'd say?
I absolutely look at it. How bountiful it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Look at
see
the
if I can
colors.
chat with them about it.
Look at the colors, bro.
I like that. Let's
Once
get
they
their
corn
story.
Salmon, once they get corn salmon, it's unbelievable.
Let's get the story. How are you, my friend? Hopefully this is
Look at the
okay
colors,
right
bro.
here.
It speaks for itself.
How you doing? Mark Pires, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Little River Farm.
Yeah.
You guys are right here in Fairfield. Fantastic. How long you guys been here?
We've been here for a lot of, like, over 5 years.
5 years?
Over 5 years.
And you've been running the farm for 5 years?
No, I'm just here. My dad is
Your dad runs the farm?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
he's a manager and stuff.
Well, this gentleman just came by. He said it's the best vegetables you can get.
Yeah.
So I figured I'd say hello to you guys real quick. I do a show called Discover Connecticut. I basically highlight the communities, the small businesses, the 400 years of history under our feet. I'm also a realtor. But if you flip the card, over.
Mark Pires.
Yeah, flip that. So if you hit that QR code, you see we're live right now. So the show is about the community and the spirit of entrepreneurship, you know? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you guys, okay? Good luck with your success here today, okay? And please subscribe if you can. Hi, how are you? All right, so I guess we're moving along here. I hope we're live. Yeah, it says we're good. No drop. All right. We're just making our way around. We're going to see our friend Sweatky Doodle. Don't forget to Sweatky it when you come on down, pick up your cookies and other goodies. I see someone over there doing other service. Let's see. We're going to walk around and see what else there is here today, not just veggies and Herbal Diva. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Do you want to be on the show?
Sure.
Let's get Herbal Diva on the show, my friends. All right, I'll come over to you.
That sounds great.
Let's see if we can zoom in a little.
Let me know if you have questions about any of the teas. Everything is grown locally, either on our herbalist Tina's farm or through our friends over at Hall Farm, but it's all local, all organic. So we don't have like a brick and mortar, but we do a couple of different markets, and our farm itself is up in Simsbury.
Just magic rocks. Why they are magic rocks?
Oh, because they're crystals. They've all got a little bit of magic, and they were all hand mined by our owner Tina as well. So do you know anything about crystals at all? So they're all different kinds, so they do different things. So you've got a moonstone in your hand, and that is all about being in touch with your emotions, helping balance out your feelings.
Does it do touch it like something happens to me?
Yeah. So, well, I wouldn't swallow it. That's probably a little haphazard. But if you just feel like you're having difficulty processing something, I'll pop a crystal in my hand. Just kind of feel it out, talk it out, help me balance out my emotions. I'll also like people will sleep with them under their pillow, and then put them in their purse. All different things. So it's a rose quartz that's all about self-love and love for other people. So I was telling one of the little kids, like, if you make rock, $4, yes.
And those video look how much for that?
So anytime you need a little bit of extra love. There you go. Oh, see, that's a smart man. Perfect.
Elderberry syrup. You can't go wrong with that, guys.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
So, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What's your name?
My name is Emily.
Emily, Mark Pires. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice
Oh,
to meet
don't
you
want to
too.
knock that over.
Hey, we're all good.
So I do a show called Discover Connecticut,
Cool.
and I like to highlight the communities. And they flip the card. See, I'm also a realtor,
Beautiful.
so I'm out here connecting
nice
with
double
people.
Duty.
Yeah, exactly. So tell me about your business.
So this is actually not my business.
Okay.
This feels like a great market story to me. So I've known Tina for the last 4 years, just as a patron of this market.
that Tina?
This is Amaya. This is
Okay,
another
another
one
one.
of our helpers
Nice.
here.
Hi, Maya.
Nice
I'm Mark
to
Pires.
meet you.
Nice to meet you. Pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
I'll give you one too, so you can see this. We're actually live right now
Cool.
on Discover Connecticut. And I like the unscripted vibe. Like the idea is like you don't
Yeah.
know what's going to happen, but we're connecting with people. It's
Absolutely.
about what's most important in life is in the moment, connecting, you know?
That's what the market's all about.
Exactly.
So I got to be on this side of the table just by coming to the market pretty much every week for the last 4 years.
Okay.
Tina and I became friends. I love her products.
Okay.
I use them all the time. I'm an actor, so I've got to keep my body in really good shape.
So
And
you're-
elderberry syrup and fighter cider always just get me right. So Tina always makes sure I'm taken care of. So now we are here supporting her, making sure we're shining her business and, supporting our community.
You got to keep that energy up for her, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's see if I can bring that down. For some reason, the good thing about having that monitor there is I
I know,
can
you
see
can
when
see
it's
exactly
not right.
what's
For
going
the first
on.
20 seconds, there's like our heads. Anyway, so where do you guys live?
I live right down the street. I'm
Oh,
a
you're
Fairfield
Fairfield.
resident.
Wonderful. How long you been in town?
I've lived here since September of 2020.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so last 5 years.
So about 5 years or so, yeah.
Do you like living in town?
I do. I love it. I live right by downtown, so I love being able to walk everywhere, coming to the farmer's market every weekend. There's a lot of just like little local spots that if you just keep going, it's a really nice community feel to it.
And as an actor, being this, 45 minutes to an hour-ish to New York City is ideal.
Oh, it's super helpful. I also work a ton with the Downtown Cabaret Theater in Bridgeport. That's kind of like my home base. So,
Nice,
And
okay.
that's just 15 minutes down the road for top quality entertainment. And it's BYOB and bring your own food.
Okay,
So it's like
okay.
a full event experience. And we do stuff for kids and stuff for adults. So
That's
it's a little
fantastic.
something for everyone.
Wonderful. So you guys are here every week?
Yes, we're here every week.
Guys, come on down and support Herbal Diva. Pick up your elderberry syrup and all other goodies here.
And we
Fairfield
also
Farmers Market.
usually have purple lemonade, which we make in-house, but we sold out today, so make sure you get here early.
I
next
will.
week.
Maybe we'll do a taste. Sometimes we do like reviews. of
Oh,
different
gotta
things.
do a little taste test for sure.
That pasta sauce. I was doing a pot. You know what I mean? I like to do that.
Yeah.
I got a palate.
Got a man on the
I got a
street.
palate. Yeah, exactly. It was a
course.
pleasure to meet you both.
Nice
Okay,
to meet
take care.
you.
Have a great rest of your day and good luck here.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
guys. Herbal Diva. We're moving on to the next. We got to go see Sweatky Cookies with my friends. All right, guys. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
Swecky Doodle. I'm seeing my friend. Oh, there they are. Oh. Moving our way through Farmers Market. July 6th, Farmers Market, Swecky Doodles, round 2. Hey guys.
Cookies. This week we got muffins too.
Oh, you do?
Started with muffins. We got blueberry and chocolate chip.
That's so awesome. You know, when I put the video together, I put Swecky Doodles baked goods because I wasn't sure. I feel like it should be baked goods at the end, right?
we do.
Because you're doing it all, you know. How's business been the last couple of weeks? I haven't seen you in 3 weeks or so. 4 weeks.
We thought today people would be traveling or away for the weekend,
And it's
and
busy.
we were slammed. Everybody, we sold out of our breads by first half hour, and
Oh wow.
muffin. This is all we got left.
This is all you
That's
got
we
left?
got left to offer.
Guys, it's because the product is amazingly good. Come on down and support local, and tell me what your favorite cookie is. I'm going to see if I could do this a little. Let me zoom out a touch.
Yeah, I think our biggest seller is always the cookies and cream. I think
Is it really?
cookies and cream. I don't think you're finding it in a lot of places. You're not finding something comparable anywhere.
A unique take on a cookies and cream,
And today, the quickest one we sold out of was really old-fashioned one, my molasses cookie.
Molasses, yeah.
Really?
And the orange creamsicles we had last week. Those sold out. Coconut lime.
The orange creamsicle seems like it should be a staple. Like that's a
We
good
were just
idea.
saying next week we're gonna bring that again.
Yeah, I'll be back to try that myself.
We got ice cream flavors with the cookies and cream, with the creamsicle.
That's awesome.
Old-fashioned grandma chocolate chip.
That is so awesome. Yeah, I was thinking. I think because I have like a laser engraver and a CNC machine. Like, we should talk about making you guys like a cool wood.
Oh, geez.
You know what I mean?
that would
Like a
be
really
amazing,
cool,
yeah.
Swecky Doodles, like but in wood.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that would be pretty cool,
unbelievable.
especially if you go and actually get a cool spot in town, something like that.
Well, that's ultimately,
Yeah.
hopefully by next year.
Yeah. Well, as soon as you need to start scouting spots, let me know.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to, like OG, I went to see them the other day, and they're talking about this is the ones. Now they're thinking about where they're going to go next, and I'm like, well, can I help you at least search out locations? And so now I'm thinking for other businesses, maybe doing the same thing, using the camera in order to take the work off their hands,
that'd
because
be
everybody's so busy, no one has time to go look at property. It's like, well, let me go shoot it. I'll send it to
I
you.
look on LoopNet once in a while.
Yep,
Just
yep.
to see, what
I was
the
on there
vibe
last night.
is,
Yeah.
And you see a lot like firehouses for sale, when it's
What are they asking for that?
Oh gosh, I think it was
Something crazy. 3 or 4.
I'd probably misspeak. There was one I looked at for 1, one I looked at for 3.
Okay.
And I can't remember which one that was. It could be either.
It's probably 3 because of the location.
There was one that was 3.1, one that was 1.5, something like that.
Wow.
But it was interesting to see because that's such a town staple. I mean,
Yeah, and
I
you
went
wonder
there
what
as a
they pull in
kid
each
and-
year. They do well because I know they
Oh, yeah.
charge like a through the nose for a
And
sandwich.
it came with the lease and everything.
Part of it, so you
Oh,
could
so
buy
Places I
that.
wouldn't want to get, like Driftwood Cafe in Southport, 'cause that was always Driftwood Sandwich Shop.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
whoever takes it over next is going to be like, oh, you're taking over from them?
It's hard if it's like an iconic spot.
Yeah, I see it. I know what you mean. Unless you do it under wraps, which and then it just continues on as Firehouse. Which, if you change names, it's like all of a sudden, what are they serving now? Like you keep the same menu, change the name, it's over. It's almost like whoever does buy that should just keep running things as it is.
Oh, yeah.
I never knew who the owners were.
Oh, it's changed. In high school, I went to high school with one of the guys.
Oh, you did?
His parents owned it.
Okay.
So then we knew, but other than that,
Yeah, it's like as long as the same people keep working there,
it's,
keep the menu and the name doesn't change. I think whoever buys it's kind of smart because that probably pulls in a pretty penny.
oh,
You probably pay yourself
place
back
to-
after
because there's no
7 or 8
else like it
years.
in town. There's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
deli that you're walking to.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Huh, interesting. I didn't see that one when I looked yesterday, but I wasn't looking specifically in Fairfield. I was looking other towns because, But anyway, it's awesome to see you guys. There's like 7 cookies left, guys. Everybody bought all their goods.
All gone.
I've been here late today though too. Like people are starting to wrap up. You see, look at the lady across the street.
It opened.
Yeah.
Everybody showed up.
Well, I drove by earlier and I didn't have my tripod, and so I went home to get it. And when I came back, it was about half the people. It's like 20 minutes, so like it went quick.
It's once lunchtime hits,
Then
everybody's
out,
everybody's going to Firehouse, and they're going to all the restaurants. Hi.
Well, it's awesome seeing you guys. I'm gonna go through and get out of the sun.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys still out here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and see if I could stop and grab maybe a coffee or something, and then cool off. Oh my goodness, it's so hot. You guys have the idea. You need to be covered.
Tent.
Be covered. I'll see you guys. Maybe see you next week. Take care. All right, they're wrapping up over here. Tucker Pies is here. You remember our buddy Tucker? Remember our buddy Tucker Pies over here? The Pie Man.
Hi, man.
Did you see the video?
I did. It was great.
Awesome, bud.
Loved it.
I'm glad. How's everything? Business good?
Yeah, this is great.
Awesome.
Pretty much sold out of everything that we have. This is
So
my wife,
cool.
Courtney.
Hi, Courtney. Mark Pires. Pleasure to meet you. Discover
She's
Connecticut.
my sous chef.
Oh, nice. Did you see the little clip I made?
I did. It was
Oh, cool. I'm glad. I figure I'd try to come back and say hello, see how people are doing, Keep up with the Joneses, so to speak, So everything's good, though? You guys, you almost sold out everything, just like they did.
We literally have, I think, 3 pies left. We have 1 quiche left.
That's fantastic.
So, we went through a lot of pies today.
Good for you. You guys almost done, it looks like, right?
Yeah.
Wrapping up. Guys, there's still a little time to get, one of Tucker's pies here. Just a couple more minutes. There's these 3. There's 5 pies left. That's it.
So you got to come early next week.
Yeah,
That's
got to
the
come
thing.
earlier. That's it. Well, guys, it's great to see you. And
Pleasure as always.
yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for your time, both times. I'm not sure we're live, and I never know how these things are going to go.
Great. Love it.
Sometimes you get some gold, and then other times, you get a guy who's I'm the pie guy. I'm like,
That's right,
that's like a
pie
viral
man.
moment right there. The pie
man.
man. The pie man. That's right.
And this is the pie woman.
The pie woman.
I'm the pie gal.
The supporter of the pie man.
Exactly.
You got to have that. Good to see you guys. Take care. All right. Have a great day. All right. Yep. Wave. These guys are awesome. You got to come and get your Vegetamite, right? That's in the one of them. Vegemite. I'm going to get some of that. All right, guys. We're walking through. How are you, my friend?
Good, how are you?
Good. What do we got here?
How you been? So we have a handmade nitrate-free salami.
Wow. A handmade nitrate-free salami.
Shelf stable for a full year.
Full year, let's get it. Dad, let's actually get it.
See, this is like amazing
yeah, let's
testimonial right here.
19, please.
It lasts for a year.
He's got the product here.
Quarter, half
How are you?
broccoli,
He's got the product.
a handful of radishes. 19, please.
Charcuterie.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. I'm here every week from 10 to 2. When you need more goodies, just let me know.
So how you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. My name is Mark Pires. Nice
Hi,
to
Mark.
meet you.
Matt Browning. Pleasure to meet you.
Matt, pleasure to meet you. I do a show called Discover Connecticut.
Okay.
And if you flip the card over, I'm also a realtor. So I'm out here just meeting people on the
awesome.
street, you know.
Good hustle, Mark.
Thank you, my friend. And so I'm trying to see if I could highlight the businesses in our communities.
Yep.
And so can you tell me a little bit about what you're doing here?
Absolutely. So we're at the Fairfield Farmers Market, downtown Fairfield. We are We Charcuterie Salami. We're Connecticut's own salami company. We make a handmade, nitrate-free salami with no nitrates, gluten, soy, nuts, fillers, or food dyes, and no celery powder.
That's amazing.
Shelf stable for a full year. When you open the pack, it'll last up to 2 months. You slice it and serve it. You don't have to peel it or anything. So
Wow.
we're the salami guy.
That's fantastic. And where are you out of?
I'm out of good looks, patience, and time, but our farm's in Woodbridge, Connecticut.
I love this guy. Oh, it's a pleasure. It's a real pleasure to meet you. And so you're up in Woodbridge.
Yes,
and
sir.
you actually have like a storefront there?
Not anymore. No,
Okay,
sir.
okay.
We closed that with COVID. You can find our salami in all the good cheese shops around. You can find it at Candlewood Roasters, at the Pantry. We're in every big Y in Connecticut.
Wow, fantastic.
And
Well, you know what?
a bunch of them in Massachusetts as well.
I'm going to tell my wife about this because we're very conscious of the no nitrate thing.
Yep.
And,
You're welcome to try some if you'd like.
yeah,
I
I'd
have
love a
sweet,
little.
medium, and hot. What's your pleasure?
Oh, I like a hot.
Well, you like it hot, so
Yes,
let me
sir.
hook you up with this. Now, the hot comes with a warning, young man.
Oh, is it really hot?
In 15 seconds,
Uh-oh.
it's going to kiss you on the cheek. You're going to fall in love with it. Well, that's why we named it Amore.
Oh my goodness. More. You're going to fall in love with it. It's a 15 seconds. We're going to do this on camera.
15 seconds, like on clock. My former life, I was a nurse practitioner.
Oh, nice.
So all those times of taking vital signs, as I've watched people, their cheeks light up, get rosy, it's 15 seconds.
Interesting.
And then in our
Yep.
coolers, we have all the frozen stuff. So we do sweet Italian, hot Italian, breakfast sausage. We have a fresh kielbasa that's as authentic as you can get.
Wow.
I have a medium hot cheese and parsley that's so good. Centro right here runs it as a special all season.
Wow.
And we do bacon and ribs and everything.
Is that it? So it's a sausage with Parmesan cheese and parsley in it?
Yes, sir.
Wow, interesting. Well, you know what? I'm going to bring the family back next time. I do these, I run through to try to see if I can meet some of you guys.
I love it.
But we live right around the corner, so maybe I'll come back because my wife's going to love this and I'll have her pick out which one.
Well, you just meet me figuratively and literally.
Do you have a card too? Or?
I don't. My information's
what?
on the back of every package, and I always
Let's
say.
do this.
I always say we're We Charcuterie. We all the way home.
We all the way home. I like
Now
that.
You'll never forget us. We got a website. You go to the website. I can put this stuff right in your mailbox.
I love that. I love that. Hey, my friend, pleasure to meet
Pleasure
you.
to meet
Take care,
you
all
as
right?
well. Have a
Give us a
beautiful
subscribe.
day.
You'll go back. You'll see that was just live.
Salamas Day, brother.
All right, take care, my friend. Nice to meet you.
You as well.
All right, we're going over to see some baked goods
Free
over here.
samples, folks.
Hey, guys. How are you? Good. Do you mind if I interview you about your business?
Yes, sure.
Wonderful.
This is the business owner.
Oh, okay. At least say hi. Yeah, no, you stay there too. Or how you doing?
Great, how are you?
Mark Pires.
Dilek, nice to meet
Dilek?
Hey, Mark, this is Sechkin.
Sechkin?
Yes.
Very nice to meet you. It's a very nice name.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell me about your business a little?
Sure. This is Dee's Kitchen, Dee's gluten-free kitchen.
Gluten-free?
It started 3 years ago. You may sample anything you want.
Oh, wow. I'd love to
We-
try something, yeah.
Sure. We have some babkas.
Thank you.
We are cooking at the market. As you can see, stuffed pita with ox hollow beef and cheddar.
Oh, so good.
Enjoy. It's beef
Wow.
and cheddar stuffed pita and gluten-free.
So good.
Yeah, this is
Guys.
one of the people's favorites. Yeah.
This is delicious. This is absolutely, oh, thank you so much. Absolutely delicious. So how long have you guys had Dee's Kitchen?
It's been 3 years, and we started for our son's food allergies. He was allergic to cow's milk protein and soy, and I was nursing him, so I had to stop eating whatever I was eating, and I realized my gluten sensitivity. Since then, we all changed our diet at home, and we are really happy with that. So-
Well, you know, the best businesses are solutions to problems. And you guys have found a solution to your own family problem,
Yep.
which becomes a solution for many others. So it's a
That's
pleasure.
really
That's
fun.
fantastic.
Yeah, I am really honored. Like the way customers come and showing up every week, no matter where I am.
That's
the weather,
fantastic.
They just come get their bread. Like I do. So one of the customers just forgot their bread.
Oh, that's so funny.
We sold out.
We
You sold out? Wow.
See, this is like tiny.
This one is
Oh, nice. Is that a sour? Oh,
It's
cranberry
like
one.
sourdough.
Nice. That's
So
fantastic.
I'm kind of replicating
The
regular
sourdough vibe.
stuff with sorghum, millet, and potato starch.
Oh, wow.
So I'm trying to use as little as much ingredients, you know, to
Very,
keep it
very cool.
clean and local too. I'm
I
using
love it.
local eggs, local.
You
We're
know-
even gonna make BLT with this guy.
See, that's a nice idea right there.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Well-
get lettuce and tomato and then just make it up.
I started this show to highlight that exact experience that, you know, here locally we really care about the communities. And so I started this show, Discover Connecticut. And so the concept is highlighting you guys, our history, and the 400 years of time that we haven't known about. Like, there's so much stuff that happened here no one's talking about. George Washington stayed here, and Fairfield was burned in 1779. So there's a lot of history here, so I try to talk about that as well. And then, I'm a realtor, so when I'm out here, I'm meeting people that hopefully become my clients. You know?
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's a great way.
All right. Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean, I'm like a face-to-face guy. I like.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, we're here at a specific time in history for a reason. It's not to hide behind a phone,
That's
you know.
very smart though. Like,
Well, I appreciate
love your
that.
business plan. Yeah,
Thank you,
it's-
thank you.
That's why.
Well, if you need to buy something, make sure you call me.
Two birds in one stone.
You are
yeah.
looking, really?
No, we really want to buy the land for the business. We want to do our own production, like McDonald's did. You know,
Yeah.
we want to create something from scratch. That's just tailoring our needs. You know,
Yeah.
She's planning the farm to the table. Those kind of-
You could do that with a residential property, or does it have to be commercial?
No, you can go to residential.
Because you can make a farm on the property, right?
Yeah.
Yep, something
Well,
like that.
do you have a card? If not, if you could send me an email.
Yeah, I
sure.
would definitely.
I could, and just let me know kind of what you're looking to spend. I could look all over the area and find the best
We
options.
need a little bit of time, maybe in a year.
Yeah, that's
For
perfect.
the financial
Yeah.
part.
Yeah. And in the meantime, I could set up like an auto mail at least, so you could get a feel for the market. Something comes to the market, you'd be like, oh, that looks good. Let's keep it in the back of our mind for when things change. Yeah, absolutely.
Where's your base?
I'm right here in Fairfield.
Oh, Fairfield. Pretty
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. I
That's
grew up.
great.
I worked in New Canaan for many years. I grew up in New Canaan, but my wife's like a fourth generation Fairfield resident. So we've been here for 17 years, but I worked down there, so I cover all of Fairfield County, really.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
great.
Sachin, it was Sachin?
Sechkin.
Sechkin.
Nice to meet you.
What a beautiful
Very
name.
nice to
And
meet
Gillette,
you.
very nice to meet you guys, okay? And when you click on that link, you could actually see we're live right now. So this was all live.
Oh,
Oh, that's great.
And then later I'm going to cut it down into a smaller episode. So
That's great.
nice to meet you guys. Have a great day. And guys, let me point out one thing. Did you see the smiles? I always tell them a smile has an energetic value.
Yeah.
I have a quote that's a smile has an energetic value that costs zero to the currency holder.
Definitely.
So it costs you and me zero to give our smiles, but they affect real change in this world.
Definitely.
Keep them up. Look at those smiles. They're beautiful. All right, guys, nice to meet you. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. All right. They're going to go over and see Danny. We have to go see Danny Rouse. Whoa, hey, how are you? What do you guys got here? Uh-oh. Are you all packed up? I can get you next time. Yeah.
Next time. I'll be ready. I'm here every Sunday, but I have
Oh, I know why.
candles, I have body butters, body oils.
Oh, okay.
And I would love to have them on display for you.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. I'm trying to figure out why this camera's not moving all of a sudden.
Are you here next week or you just randomly just...
I come whenever whenever I can make it out.
Okay.
I came like about a month ago for the opening,
I
for the
saw
first
you,
night.
yes. when you
Yeah,
were
and so I'll
here.
give you the card, and
Okay,
you could always
absolutely.
reach out to me as well. You guys local?
Sure, yes, we live here in Fairfield.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, wonderful. Yeah.
So this is great. We're here every Sunday.
Family out here selling a product. I
Yep,
love it.
That's right.
I love it.
That's right. Yes.
Well, I started Discover Connecticut just to try to highlight the small businesses in the
business.
community,
Oh,
and I'm a
okay.
realtor, so the other side, if you flip it
Oh,
over.
nice.
So I'm out here
Okay.
meeting people because I don't know. For me, that's where I've always met my clients is out on the street.
Networking,
Yeah.
meeting people.
And so if I could highlight the businesses, keep you guys doing well, then maybe when you want to buy a house, you're like, let's go call Mark.
That's right.
You
Yeah,
know
that's
what I
the way
mean?
to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. What's your name?
Maribel. Nice
Maribel?
to meet you, Mark.
Ramon, nice to meet you.
Ramon, pleasure to meet you. Hey guys, what's your name? Andre, nice to meet you. And how you doing? What's your name?
My name's Layla.
Layla, it's a pleasure. It's very nice to meet you guys.
Well, thank you so
Did you make
much.
your own product?
Yes, I do.
Very cool.
Yeah, so they so many of the customers love it. This is my top seller here. It's a dry body oil that goes on dry, and it's not wet or sticky. And everyone who tries it, they come in many scents. They love it.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it good for a guy?
Yes, they,
All right,
they
I'll
come
try
in
it.
different scents. Yeah.
All right, I'll give it a shot here.
Give it a shot and see.
When I get home, I'll see if my
normally-
wife notices.
I may have if you come, you know what I'm
Oh,
gonna
that
do? I'm
smells
gonna have
very
a
nice.
tobacco one ready for
Ah,
men. And I'm gonna have it
interesting.
ready. I make this for men as well. I have a
That is
tobacco
very
scent.
interesting.
Yeah.
You know, I'm an entrepreneur as well. Besides this, I invented a musical instrument.
You did?
Yeah, it's the first drum in the world for solo musicians, guitarists, saxophone players. You sit on it and you kick it. It sounds like a drum kit, but you don't have to hurt your back to play it. Like there's a thing called a cajon. You have to bend over to play. But this, you sit upright. You could kick it with your feet and play with your hands. So full body, first full body drum on earth. So I patented that. And so I'm thinking, like you guys, I want to get my kids out with me with a bunch of those beat seats at places like this and start selling the product. Yeah, because I mean, this is more like food, so it's hard for me to get to break in because it's more of like a arts and crafts thing.
Right.
But I saw like when I came, she's got art. So I'm like, if people have art, mine's art too in a way.
They have leather.
So yeah,
they
that guy
take
met too.
anybody, honestly. It's not really. You don't have to sell like a certain thing. If you're an entrepreneur,
They'll be open
they'll
to
be
it.
open to it, and especially as long as there's no one else here
Doing that. Yeah,
no one
that's
who
true.
has it.
Well,
There's someone who does face painting for kids' party. She's promoting her services.
See that, you're right. So
So-
there's always an avenue. Maybe I'll just try.
You just try it and
You never know unless they say no.
Right, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you guys. Thank you. And I'll come back next time when you get everything out.
That's right.
Nice to meet you guys. Take care, all right? Congrats on the day. Very successful. All right, guys, we're off. We're going to see if we can see Danny and get our coffee. I need a coffee. Let's see if we can get them. Oh. I think this is going to be the last stop of the day. My brothers at Rouse Coffee again, round two. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Last time I wished I was much closer with the camera when on playback. You know. How you doing?
Doing well, wrapping up a...
I know you guys are out of here. I wish I got here earlier.
No worries, man.
Kills me I didn't get here earlier. What's up, brother? Good to see you again.
Good, how are
How's
you?
everything? My brother.
Man,
I'll do this. Cause man.
Bye, guys. Nice, safe travels. Enjoy Chicago.
What's new? We're counting,
Wrapping up.
counting the tips over here.
Bye, Sarah.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to pop in. Really
Oh, yeah.
enjoyed meeting you guys
Whoa.
last time. You okay, bud?
No, please. Don't go back on it.
Yeah, he's gonna go back on it.
My niece and nephew.
How's everything going?
It's going well, man. Busy.
Yeah?
Been really busy.
Good.
Yeah.
You see, Frank had a couple nice things to say about you guys in that interview.
Yeah. So I saw.
Did you see the whole thing?
I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah, I posted everywhere. I don't know where anybody sees
But you
things.
did it was one entire clip, right?
Yeah, I put one like 30-minute episode, and then I clipped up a bunch of stuff. So on TikTok, there's a bunch of 30 to 60-second stuff of us. Like, there's a great shot where you pointed at me right after I took the sip, and he goes like that, and I zoomed in on it for one of them on like TikTok, and I thought that was a pretty cool one.
How's the real estate market?
I'm seeing a lot of stuff coming to the market. I'm just trying to figure out how to get more calls myself. That's why I'm out here doing this.
Is the market like what's the state of the market?
Well, so the best way I could think about this is about a month and a half ago, I went live in New Canaan, and I just was like, for the kick of it, I looked at how many houses were on the market in Connecticut, total. And there were 993 houses on the market, okay? And that's total. Let me see if I can zoom this back up.
Hello, yeah.
This looks like some fancy camera equipment.
Yeah, this is a pretty ridiculous setup.
Yeah.
But so there was 993 total homes on the market. Today, there's 4,100 and something.
Wait, from
triple.
when to when?
In New Canaan?
About a month. No, in all of Connecticut.
All of Connecticut.
So Connecticut's tripled in inventory
In
in
1
about
month.
2 months.
Why is
A month
that?
and 2 months. That's what I'm worried about. I'm wondering, does that mean that people are trying to get rid of their assets before things get bad, or are they thinking they want to upgrade? I don't know. It's a weird thing.
That's crazy. That's a lot. That's a big.
And we're kind of used to be back around this, but like for it to jump that much so quickly, Yeah, it's spring market and summer market, but is that normal? I don't know.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it seems a little bit.
You don't think people will finally have, like, all the people that came here from COVID, they moved from the city? Do you think they're moving back to the city?
How is it?
I'm not sure about that. I think those people are, if they are,
How is
they're
it?
doing that before the prices drop and they get killed, because they all paid so high in order to get out.
So high.
You know. And that's where I wonder, we're going to see another bubble like we saw in 07 when I got my license. The day I got my license, I walked into, I was at William Ravis at the time, and this guy Anthony goes, "What are you doing? We're all leaving." And I go, "I'm going to learn the market while it's bad, and when it gets good, I'll be rocking and rolling."
And it works.
And well, I never saw a good market until COVID, which was kind of a weird market, because if you didn't have your tentacles on those people coming in, it just was happening around you.
During COVID, so New Canaan.
It's insane.
New Canaan was literally, so they were talking about putting an ordinance and not allowing people to put for sale signs on their property.
Wow.
Because everyone was moving out. COVID happened. Woof.
Isn't that interesting? I remember that actually, where they were trying. There was an issue with the signs. We always had small signs in New Canaan too. It's weird. And then no, you couldn't put anything but for sale by broker. You couldn't put any of the broker names on, that type of thing. But yeah, now all the towns are starting to come back. I'd say where I think we'll start to see a price drop. Like, so if you were, for example, thinking, hey, I may want to buy in the next 3 to 6 months, it'd be a good time to start looking, because I think there's going to be some negotiation room where there wasn't for the
Not
last
to
year
mention,
and a half.
BlackRock is going to come along 0.1 seconds after something's listed, and they're going to buy it for like a fraction.
Oh, I know. I
of the
heard
price.
all these hedge funds now are coming and buying property. In Florida, it's happening.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, but the reason I looked at that Connecticut thing is because I had heard in Fort Lee, where Fort Myers is, Lee County, Florida, 25,000 units are on the market, and we had 993. That's why I was doing that. I was like, well, how many do we have in Connecticut? When I heard that, that's one county in Florida had 25,000.
Wow.
In all of Connecticut, we were at under 1,000.
Yeah,
now
Miami,
that four.
So my friend is I have a friend in Miami Beach right now, and she was saying the rental market, like things are sitting on there for a long time now.
Yeah.
And she's paying, I can't remember where she's like 26 at her place downtown, and she was like, so she wants to renew, but she's like, I think I'm going to negotiate and go lower, because I'll see you home. She's like, I'm going to negotiate because there's like an influx of apartments on the market right now.
See? Yeah, this is what we're going to start to see for housing as well. It was always going over, but we're going to start to see some people getting under. It's just inevitable. And then we go back to, if you probably remember this, prior to COVID, we couldn't even sell real estate. Like you said with New Canaan, it was all towns. They were all having that same issue, where it's like one offer would come in, it was so under, and I was like, and people couldn't sell for 6 to 12 months.
Yeah.
So.
What's up?
Hi there.
How are you?
You just made it, huh?
You want another drink?
Sure, I'd love another drink.
Just made it here. My
Look at this, guys. Donnie's hooking a brother up.
Next week. That's the next week.
Okay, what do you have now?
So right now it's just pasta. I'm pretty sure it's just pasta.
Alright.
No, and what bottle? Oh, we know we just look at the other. Yeah, it's just pasta.
It's gonna be gone. We have classic, we have meat, they came here for
Yeah, salted caramel.
There's multiple.
They were like, oh, you're so
Where'd you get that? Is that from the neighbor?
They want
They're cool.
Which ones do they want?
Really cool.
Cheese Bakery.
Oh, okay.
Bacon walnut.
Yeah, that's right over here, right?
No.
On the other side.
Shirley Ross.
Oh, okay. I don't think I saw them the first time around.
Best loaf in Connecticut.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It's like
We got
cranberries
some
in it and stuff?
Fig, some.
Wow.
Wait, no, maybe that's walnut. I don't know. Fake walnut, cranberries. I think you're right.
10 o'clock.
That's like a meal right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Do you need do you have to put anything on it like butter, or is it just straight up delicious?
But it's
got good flavor the way it is.
Yeah, of course.
Good flavor the way it
Drink.
is.
Don't just stop the market.
That is
Go
the
get a
good stuff
cocktail.
right there.
I'll join you guys if you do.
Nice beans.
What's up?
Nice beans.
How long did it take you to become an espresso sommelier?
I mean, so that was a matter of like a week in Italy.
Okay.
But everything leading up to that, because it's not just about being like taking a quiz or something like that. You have to
know your stuff
You have
first.
to train your senses. So if you were going in there, like if you I did something called a Q grader, which is like it's like probably one of the highest in terms of coffee tasting and rating. So go in there. It's a 30% pass rate. So,
Oh, wow.
And it took me 3 years to get the
To that
certification
point.
for that.
Wow. Okay.
And then once I had that, I mean, the espresso thing was a cakewalk compared to this.
To the first part.
Yeah. So that, I mean, so it's just a matter of tasting, learning what you're tasting, and doing it enough so that you're able
Tell
to
the
identify
acidity
it
and-
when you everything, acidity, body, mouthfeel, aftertaste,
Wow.
knowing
Rouse
what.
coffee is the best.
That's right.
Knowing what understanding which coffees from different regions have certain taste profiles, this way you know how to score accordingly.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool stuff. And I don't imagine there's a ton of people that.
No, there's about at the time I think there was for espresso sommeliers there's 300.
Okay.
And then
in
for
the nation.
Q-graders there was at the time when I was looking, I think there might have been maybe. Oh yeah, I got your espresso for you. I think at the time there might have been a couple thousand.
Wow.
So there you go.
So that's
You're very welcome.
that's
Thank
a
you. Yeah.
that's a smart way to look at breaking into an industry. You know, when there's limited competition.
Thank you. Enjoy.
You know.
Yeah, I mean I don't even I put it on my card, but more than anything, it helps me just you'll notice it in the coffees more than you will me having a title. I mean, some people might be wow, but you'll notice it in the coffees because it's easier. You'll taste it. As long as the person who has it knows how to roast, you'll taste it because when they know how they're sourcing coffee, now all of a sudden when you know what you're selecting, you could start with the best ingredients because an importer might say, hey, this is an 85, this one is an 89, this one is an 80. But the trained cupper might go through it I don't know what the hell that guy's talking about. This is the 89, this is the 87, this is the 80. Right? And it happened recently when I was looking at Ethiopian coffees. They gave me 3 coffees because this one we rate the highest out of all the Ethiopians we've received this year. I cupped through it. I was like, that is not even close to being the best. That one there, was clean, had a cleaner cup. Meaning, when you talk about clean cups, means whenever you're able to identify a fruit or an aromatic.
Okay.
Right,
That's
and it's not
considered a clean
muddled with other things going on. If I say fruit, right? Fruit is a very vague and generic word. If I say apricot, right? Apricot is a very distinct
flavor,
aroma.
Okay, yeah.
So, because everything we taste, we don't taste the flavors, we taste the aromas. You only taste sweet, sour, salty, bitter. Aromas are what you breathe and what you get retronasally.
So coffee's more of an aroma when you get the flavors.
It's taste, but it's aroma. So all the things that come out retronasally are what trigger. Cotton candy, chocolate. Chocolate is a bitter thing, so that's maybe the exception. But all of the everything that you hear peach, tobacco, retronasal.
That's
so
amazing.
You can't taste tobacco. You smell tobacco.
I see
right?
what you're saying. That's interesting.
All you can taste is sweet, sour, bitter. Your tongue just picks up certain sensors, certain central information.
Yeah.
And
so it gives you an advantage over most of the other people that are roasting coffee because
100%.
they're just kind of saying, hey, we have good coffee, but they
100%.
can't even detail what that means.
100%.
That's
and
awesome.
if you source good coffee, half the battle is pretty much up for you. If you know how to source really, really good
Where
coffee,
to get the coffee,
that's the biggest part because good coffee, when you get really, really good coffee, it's more if there is any anything that doesn't go, and I don't want to say go wrong, but when you're roasting it, if you don't hit certain critical points and it's off your recipe, it's more forgiving.
Oh,
You're
I see.
less
So you don't
likely-
ruin the coffee or burn it or whatever you say. Interesting. That's so cool. See, guys, we got a little lesson today.
So yeah,
on how to be a
that's
sommelier. I didn't need 3.5 years either.
Everything in espresso. I've been doing it for so long, and I still continue to learn.
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, that's the key is when you say you know it all, then you're not.
I'm not even close. I
no,
realized.
It's good, though. That's great.
This is a new espresso roast. I don't know if you can smell it here. This is, I went to Italy to work on on developing an Italian espresso because everything you get here that's from Italy is old. It's 3 months old. But by that time, once the gas has left the bean and the coffee, you try to pull a shot of espresso, there's no creme on it. And then because it just changes the entire shot. So I wanted to recreate it here but fresh.
Italian.
Yeah. So I did that. This is my first ideation of the espresso roast.
Wow.
And it's really good. And then over the next few roasts, I'll keep making minor
Fine-tuning
tweaks.
it. Yeah.
To improve it.
That is awesome. It smells amazing.
It's really good. It's really nice.
I've had that issue with some because I've picked up some of those like 2-pound bags of Italian beans. I'm like, they're Italian, Lavazza, or whatever.
No, they don't even. A lot of those places don't even roast it. They roast here.
Oh, really?
They'll package here. So I know companies who package for these Italian companies, so they'll roast here,
package them, send them out.
It's packaged. It's the Italian package, but it's roasted. It's roasted here in the States.
It's amazing.
We think about it. It makes sense, right? If you could do it, but it's not the same.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Is it something about where they roast and the beans being from Italy?
No, I think part of it is laziness. So you're not. So in Italy, everyone has their own roasting methodology, their own like style of doing it. But especially for big companies that are trying to transfer it, I find that I moved from many different. I roast at rented. I rent time at roasters.
Okay,
so I roast on many different equipment. And a lot of time, until I get like my taste profile on point, I don't even sell the coffee.
Because you're looking at how to get that machine to brew
to match. Well, it's in every machine's going to do the coffee different, so you have to match it. So for a coffee company that's saying, hey, let's just put it out. We'll have this company roast it. Here's the blend, the blend composition.
Yeah,
it's not the same.
It's not the same. Different machines.
Machine's different. Stack temperature is different. Everything is different.
Wow.
Not that it can't be done, but you need to have someone who's trained to know what needs to be tweaked in order to dial it in.
Yeah,
exactly.
That makes sense. So that's where they need someone like you could actually detail. Okay, it's not just these 5 items, 50 items. If you hit them all, you could probably get it pretty close to what you did over there.
Yeah.
And that's what you're doing here now. So you're bringing that profile with the crema
for my espresso. Yeah, I
espresso.
bring the Italian profile to here.
And what's the Courage?
So Courage is
that's the original, or that's the one that you're making?
So this is the new.
Okay,
I'm actually going to play around with the name because some people know this blend as the former, like what I was doing before. But it was always Courage was always a work in progress.
Okay.
It was always meant to be like evolving.
Yeah.
Until I hit the point which I'm very, very close now.
He's a perfectionist, guys. He's a perfectionist.
Always improving.
You got it.
Always improving.
I'm the same way with this. Every time I'm editing these things, I'm like, oh, I could have done this different, or I could have asked them this question, And so, this is all impromptu, so you never know how anything's going to go.
Right.
But for me, it's like just fine-tuning craft constantly. With my invention, everything. It's like, how do I become a better realtor? And you can't ever think you know it all. You know what I mean? My man.
I used to think, literally, I would say back in 2016, I was like, I know everything about this person. Then all of a sudden, I hit a new learning curve, and it was like...
That's it. It's like something new comes along, or a new way, like the cold press thing. Was that kind of a newer thing, or just
Which
people
one?
started doing it? Yeah, like going from just regular coffee to doing a cold press in a bottle.
Oh, the cold brew.
Yeah.
This is espresso that I do, but the cold brew, that was like, they'd been cold brewing for a while.
They have. Okay.
It just
nobody made a big deal out of it, and then all of a sudden it became a big deal.
Do you need help here?
I'm good.
You sure?
Yep. Oh, yeah, no, I'm ready. You check. I need to pay it.
The man. All right, guys.
All right.
See you on the next one, all right?
Yeah, nice seeing you.
Absolutely.
Oh, let me make you a drink.
Oh, my man.
I don't know how much ice I'm going to have left, but...
I'll take it warm, cold, whatever. I'm easy going about it.
Oh, yeah. And it's all good.
Oh, that's what I mean. I had dreams about that flavor after. And Frank was telling me about... There's another one he said you had that has orange.
This is it.
Oh, this is the orange one? Okay. He's like, oh, the one with the orange. You got to try that one next time.
Yeah, that's good. They're all good, though.
My brother, thank you so much.
So it's with oat milk. I'm at a half and half. Just relax.
Do a little activate. I'm activating it. My brother, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Very, very
Nice
much.
seeing you.
Guys, Rouse Coffee, if you haven't come down to the farmers market, and you're also in stores.
Yeah.
Which stores is this?
Stores online. Here, the Pantry in Fairfield, Stewart's in New Canaan, Styles Market in Westport, Saugatuck Provisions, Homer's, Darien.
That's insane with this orange. Guys, it makes sense. When he told me, I was like, no, orange?
Yeah, that
makes sense.
That's my best selling of the
I love that. That's so cool. So you're at Stewart's in New Canaan. Do you know Doug?
Zuma?
Doug Stewart?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Brother, Alex, Doug's quieter.
Doug's quieter?
Well, Alex is pretty quiet, but Doug is glasses.
Doug was an actor for a while.
He has glasses, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
he looks
I
a little
like
like
Doug. I don't
me,
see
he's
him
tall and
often.
skinny, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in 20 years, but we went to high school together, and there was like 15 Stewarts. It's like, Stanford, New Canaan, this whole thing. It's like
He
families.
works at the store with them.
Yeah, he runs
I don't
something.
see him that often.
Oh, you
I
don't?
like Doug. I don't see him that often. I always see Alex.
You just deliver there like whenever they call you, you run out?
Yeah, whenever they need stuff. All right, brother.
Hey, brother. Take care, all right?
Oh,
Good to see you.
wait.
Oh, yeah, let me get out of here.
All right.
Good to see you.
Nice
Thank you
seeing
for
you.
this.
Thank you very
Guys, delicious. All right, let me shut this down. Hey, how are you? Good to see you again. How you been?
Well, thanks. How about yourself?
Good. All right, I think we'll call this a show right here. Right here. Okay, guys, I'm here in front of Rouse Coffee. Oh, gotta move out of the way, sorry. Let me go over here. Sorry. All right, so guys, I just want to explain this. It has an orange peel flavor in the coffee, and it's ridiculously good. Rouse Coffee. What's the website again? RouseCoffee.com. That's RAUS coffee.com. Until the next episode of Discover Connecticut, it's Mark Pires, your realtor with Coldwell Banker. Hope you guys had a good time. I'll see you on the next one.